Hello, hello, hello. Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome to the show. It's your buddy Uncle Bruce here. Stock Markets with Bruce. It's Tuesday, May the 23rd, 2023. Good morning, everybody. Happy to report to all of you who are curious. Here in Calgary, Alberta, the air has cleared right up. It is a gorgeous morning. The blue sky is out. Lots of rain overnight. Showers all over. We are crossing our fingers that a ton of rain fell north of town, way up there to quell these forest fires. We have been hoping for the best up there. It certainly has affected our air quality here beautifully. It was just terrible yesterday morning, and now it's looking fabulous. So, we're hoping for the best. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the markets. Another day of fun at the OK Corral. SoFi seems to be unchanged this morning at about 525. We got Rocket Lab down 3 cents. We have GameStop off to 2408 at off 14 cents. I'm not too worried about this. Been an interesting run on GameStop. Those of you who follow it closely, you are aware of the news that came out yesterday during the session, all about this a revamped customer rewards program that was discussed. It wasn't an official announcement that I'm aware of. I don't believe the company made an official declaration. Nope, they did not. So this is basically, call it rumors. Maybe even, I'm not 100% sure whether any actual customer members received an alert about this news yet. It could be just a speculation by those in the know, people with contacts. But at the moment, it looks to me like the company has not made any official announcement about this revamp. If you don't know what I'm talking about, apparently the existing program is a $15 a year membership program, and they're turning it into they're calling it GameStop something Pro now. They're putting the word Pro on it, and they're bumping the cost to $25 a year to be a member of this club. But for that, you will receive, it sounds like at least a $5 a month credit offer towards products and discounts on other products and all kinds of other stuff. So it sounds to me like they're saying, give us $10 a year more and we'll give you a whole bunch of opportunities to do this, and this. I love this arrangement because I've always been a fan of what is called value added promotions. When a retailer says to you, hey, come on in and buy a new pair of shoes, and we'll give you this, and this at no extra charge. Or we'll give you the second pair for 35% off. Well, that's only a 17% discount on 2 pairs of shoes. This is good business. I used to do this in my store when I used to sell sports clothing like baseball caps and T-shirts and jerseys. I would do a deal with my caps all the time. I had NFL, baseball, hockey, all these sports. And I would do, buy one hat at regular price, buy 2 and get the second hat at half price. And this would encourage doubles. I would get people buying 2 hats at a time. Well, I'm giving 25% off the total price of 2 hats. And in the world of baseball and NFL football and hockey, we're talking about some of the most expensive caps in the business. At the time that I was running things, it was $35 a hat. So you could get $70 worth of hats for $55. I get people dropping $55 for 2 hats all the time. It was unbelievable. And the husband would come in with the wife, and he wanted a new hat, and he'd find a hat he'd like, and then she'd elbow him in the ribs and say, find another one. Oh, I don't need another one. Shut up and find another hat because it's half off. And she would make him buy the second hat. It was gold, Jerry, gold. I love these types of deals. Anyway, way to go, GameStop! Value-added promotion going on with this membership campaign. The market got wind of it yesterday and liked what they heard. I was here with you yesterday morning talking about how GameStop shares were trying to get through this $23 barrier yesterday. Yesterday morning, it was sitting at 22. 60, 22.90, then backed off to 22.70, and it just couldn't go. All of a sudden, after 11 in the morning, it broke through 23, and then it topped out at 23.70, 23.90, backed off to 23.55, 60, 23.65, and then went through 24 last night at the end of the day and went higher. So the street likes what they hear. They sense there's something positive there. Over 6 million shares traded yesterday on GameStop, which isn't all-time record territory, but this is certainly better than normal. Typical volume for the last 65 days is 4.4 million. This is 50% more volume. Obviously, that this is resonating with retail investors. It's probably also resonating with any professional traders that might be thinking, oh, here's a good opportunity at 22, 23 to short this stuff back to 18. Maybe we'll short it at 23 and buy it at 18. All of a sudden, no. We don't short it. We buy it back here and let it run to 24, 25, 26, and then maybe have it short back to 21, 22. All of a sudden, the shorters are shifting their numbers too. And there might have been some buying yesterday, some short covering to spur it on. Again, I'm speculating. I'm just spitballing with you. What could have happened and why? This could have happened, and that is why. We'll find out. This morning's volume, I don't think, is all that incredible yet. No, there's no volume on this morning. 18,000, 19,000 shares. 24.02 down 19 cents at the moment. I'm not going to read too much into this. We are nowhere near the open at the moment. We'll see what happens as the morning chugs along. Do not be surprised if there will be some articles written about this. Maybe it's even being written as we speak overnight. There may have been some meme folks, the memers out there talking about this news overnight last night. I don't know. We do know that earnings are coming for this stock in about a week and a half. So I believe it's less than 2 weeks. In less than 2 weeks, we're going to have the earnings for GameStop come out. So, well, bring it on, GameStop. We'd love to hear and see what this is about. They may be, and I'm hopeful they're going to be very eager to talk about this development that we are hearing about already. We'll find out in a few days, week and a half or so from now. We'll keep you posted. Anybody hear anything in the meantime, you let me know, and we'll see what's going on. All right. Welcome, everybody, to the party. We are looking at SoFi around the 525, 526 level, which is nice to see. The $5 barrier wasn't there. The stock just blew right through it, and I'm happy about that. Noticing that Tesla shares are up again. 187 yesterday, or 188 yesterday. This morning down 132. Nothing too serious there. I think what we're getting a bit of a rebound on right now is the fact that it looks like Mr. Musk has offloaded the daily concerns of Twitter to someone else. We have a new CEO there, and he can concentrate on his bigger picture. Fair enough. Knock yourself out. The market seems to be happier about it, and so the stock is a bit better. If you're doing it right, and I know most of you are, if you're following this channel, you're an option writer, you've become an option writer in the last year and a half, 2 years, and you are taking advantage of these market moves. You're not getting intimidated anymore by stock going up 5 or 10% in value. You're not intimidated when stocks drop 5 or 10% in value. You're not intimidated by writing a short-term contract that's out of the money, having become at the money, having it become in the money. You're not panicking anymore like you used to. You're all growing up into a more mature option writer, and you realize and you figured out that whether you write options or not, there is a tomorrow. And tomorrow is another day. And the day that's coming tomorrow could be the day where a stock goes up or a stock goes down. And options trade all the time. And you write options and you let them depreciate out with respect to their time value. You let that get pummeled. You write options, and sometimes you are able to buy them back for a low price a lot sooner than you had thought it would take because stock happened to drop along with time going by. And other times you realize, I wrote this option and I thought I would buy these contracts back for a lot less than what I sold them for. But lo and behold, the shares that are represented by these options, the shares have gone up in value. And, I have to, I'm going to have to buy these calls back for what I paid for them or more than what I sold them for. I'm going to have to buy them back for what I sold them for or more. And I'm going to rewrite new ones. And more of you who do this, you begin to understand this isn't a big deal. This idea of doing rollovers is not a terrifying experience. As a matter of fact, for some of you, it's quite a euphoric experience because you get your pen and paper and calculator out, which is your telephone, by the way. Your phone is your calculator. And you sit back and go, okay, let me get this straight. I bought deep in the money calls on Tesla, on GameStop, on Apple, on whatever, and the shares have gone up in value, which means that the contracts I wrote when I bought these deep in the money calls, they've gone up in value, and now I have to buy back my short-term calls and write newer, longer-term calls further out in time. And what I really want to do is write calls at a higher strike price. This is what I have to do. How does this affect my account? My account value, when I bought my GameStop $10 calls for January 2025, I bought those for $10 a call, $10.25, $10.50, $10.85, $11. I wrote calls that were 18s, 20s, 21s, 22s. I brought in $3, $3.50, $4 a contract. And my $20 calls were out of the money when I wrote them. They're now in the money by $4 each, but my deep in the money calls have gone up from the $10 level to the $24 to the $15 neighborhood, $14, $15 neighborhood. I'm up almost 50% on my deep in the money call position. And my calls that I wrote for $3.50, they're now worth $4 book value plus some premium. They're trading at $5.50, $6. I'm making more money on my deep in the money calls than I'm losing on these calls. And I'm not a loser. I'm just going to do a rollover. I'm going to change my slot machine payout rules, and I'm going to buy back my calls that I wrote, and I'm going to write other calls, higher strike price, further down the line for just as much money or more, and say to the gambler, keep gambling. You can now gamble on these contracts with me. I'm not going to play these contracts anymore. I'm going to play these contracts. And if you can move up $2 from a $20 call to a $22 call, times 5, 10, 15, 30, 60, 80, 200 calls, I don't know how many you're writing. Doesn't matter. Every call is $200 more in your pocket for premium, for strike price. Well done. Talk about locking in gains. This is a wonderful thing. This stock wants to go to $26. GameStop wants to go to $30. GameStop wants to go to $40 a share. Fine. Please go to $40. Pretty please. Go to $40 a share, and I will have viewers on this channel who are going to have serious capital gain taxation issues. Wonderfully serious capital gain taxation issues. The kind of issues they're supposed to have. The kind of issues that are their new normal. The new normal in your life is I don't lose money all the time anymore. I don't carry tax loss carry forwards anymore. I now am looking for tax loss carry forwards from years ago to write off against all the money I'm making this year. This is your new normal that I'm trying to get you into. The new normal of my account was worth this much money. Now it's worth this much money, and I'm writing options on this, and I'm adding to it, and I'm adding to it, and I'm adding to it, because the point is in this market to make money and to grow wealth, because no one else is going to do it for you but yourself. You have to do it. Have you been reading and hearing the non-stop garbage from corporate America out there, corporate Canada, corporate Europe? The non-stop garbage of telling employees that your days are over. You have to come back to work now. The party's over, okay? You can't stay home with your kids anymore. Get off your fat duffs and get back to the office. Have you heard this garbage? That employers now have the upper hand and they're going to make the employees do what they want to do. This is BS to the top end of the spectrum. I have been talking to so many people out there who are quietly enraged by this bunk that is coming out, where they're being told that they have to now succumb to the employer. Screw you, employer. Those of you with experience and those of you who can deliver the goods, and you're delivering the results from your home base, there's no need for you to go to the office. It's when the firms try to push you around, you have got to be taking advanced moves. You have to be making moves before your employer can move on you. Do not be reactive, be proactive. And for some of you out there, many of you out there, the likelihood is that you're going to become, if you play it right, and this is playing it right, in my opinion, you are going to attempt to not be an employee anymore with certain firms. All you want to be is a contract employee under your terms, not their terms, your terms, because you're going to turn yourself into, in effect, a quasi-employment agency is kind of what you're going to become. You're going to become an employment agency. There's only one employee the agency's got, you. Now, maybe some of you out there find that, I like this employment agency business. I like talking to department heads at this company and that company and offering up talent that I can deliver to them that work from home, and I get a cut of their action. I like this business. I like charging $60 an hour for 4 people that want 20 hours a week of work. I find 80 hours of work for these people. And I charge $60 an hour to the employer, and I pay these people $40 an hour because they don't want to go get the contracts. They don't want to go get the work. They just want to do the work. And they only want 20 hours part-time anyway. They want to put in 4 or 5 hours a day. That's all they want to do. And you are the coordinator going, this is great. I am finding people out there who want to join my little agency, which I run out of my house. I do Zoom calls to talk to these folks. I go after corporations and offer them part-time employees, and I offer them solutions to their employee shortage problems that every corporation seems to have. And I match entities and people through my entity. And it's my corporation dealing with those corporations at a corporate to corporate rate. There's no discussion about the hourly rate. It's just paid. And you're the one dealing with the people. And sometimes employee number 2 doesn't want to put in 20 hours this week. They want a week off. And so you shuffle those hours to somebody else. You're the coordinator. And you're being paid for whatever hours you're putting in for whatever contract you're holding. And you're getting an override on other people. And some of you out there are finding that finding 10 people to work with you is a piece of cake. And making $20 an hour on 10 people's work means you're making $200 for every hour you've got them jobs. And some of you are realizing I can make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year being a coordinator of people's work than doing it myself. I like this game. I don't need an office in a strip mall. I don't need an office in a downtown office tower. I don't have to find $5 an hour parking in downtown wherever to go to do this stuff. I negotiate these contracts through email, texts, and Zoom type calls. And that's my new normal, and that's how I do business. Otherwise, I don't do business. Man, oh man, that is an awakening. Folks, you are in control of your lives. You want to take it to the ultimate degree, become your own option writer and take over your own account. Welcome to the party, pal. So many of you out there are sitting on wealth. You have no idea that you can be literally, you could right now quit your full job and work part-time for the next 3 or 4 years at your leisure if you want to, because your investments can carry the rest. Others of you could theoretically walk out of your employer's offices today, be self-employed if you want to be, again, with your own assets, and or you could be retired from now on, only looking after your affairs. Which, by the way, just for a little heads up, those of you who are wondering about this utopian thing I keep talking about, becoming your own self-employed, a retired person and being in charge of your life and all that, what do you think retirement actually is? Have you actually thought about what retirement really is? Retirement isn't where you go home and sit in a rocking chair and watch TV all day long. That isn't retirement, you know. Retirement is now taking your 40, 60, and 80 hours of committed time that used to give this firm for nothing, for chump change money that they were giving you, is now taking these hours and investing them in yourself for what you want out of the rest of your life. Now, you can wait until you're 65, 68, 70, and totally out of energy, totally out of, lost all your health, all your mobility, all your capacity to give, because the employer sucked everything out of your butt that you had left. And you can sit in the corner and drool until you die. Yes, you can do that. How many people have you heard about through your family and friends and coworkers that you heard the story of, oh yeah, so-and-so retired and 2 years later they died? Yeah, because they had nothing left to give and they had nothing left to live for. Wrong. Retirement is where you take control of your life when you want it, as you want it, to do with it as you wish. Whether you want to play guitar with friends, you want to garden all the time, you want to go for nature walks, you want to take your dogs for drives in the country and go walking with, whatever it is you want, a bike ride, canoe person, fisherman, hunter, I don't know. What is it you want? What do you want to do with the rest of your life is what I'm asking you. And why are you in that cubicle? That's not what you want to do for the rest of your life. It can't possibly be it. Can't. Impossible to be it. Some of you don't even know what it is you want to do. You are dreaming about something that you want, but you don't know what it is. It's okay. I'm not here to criticize you. I'm here to shake you up. Think about your future and grab it. If this channel in any way whatsoever has motivated you to get off your fat butt, and you don't have fat butts, just using an expression, okay? Mine's kind of big though. But in any event, get off your butt and make something of the future that you want it to be. And don't waste another day and give it to someone else for virtually nothing. Because that's what's going on out there. And that's what your employer indirectly and other employers are saying directly to the financial media out there. The party's over. Offices are reopening. Get your ass back to the office. That's what's being said right now. That is what the message is out there. And they're trying to convince the world to fall for that. They're trying to get people to fall for this message. It's all BS. All of it. There is no need for you folks to have to succumb to these people anymore. They don't want to admit the obvious. 10 million job openings in America. Everyone's fully employed if they want to work, and wages are at the best levels in decades, especially from the lower end. And it's about bloody time, because for the American and Canadian and European taxpayer, the so-called middle class and up people, what is the one thing we want to see happen? We would really like to see people who are having tough times not have tough times, make a better life for themselves, because then they're not a burden to the rest of society. And if you can get people working and people thriving at work, they're not going to need food stamps. They're not going to need unemployment. They're not going to need to be housed. They're going to be able to afford it themselves. And realistically, how many people out there living in trailers and tents, the homeless, would like to have their own place, would like to have a job, would like to have health care? They all do. It's just that they're in a position that they found themselves in and they need a little helping hand. Those of you out there who are in the middle class right now, you're struggling to get by. I get it. I've been there. I've been poor too. You gotta just keep your head down and keep moving forward. But you have to have the dream. You have to have the motivation to say to yourself, this situation I'm in right now is temporary, and I'm going to better myself. Whatever adjustments I will make, I will get better at what I do. What kills me and blows me away is I see these interviews from time to time on these financial stations, these financial networks, and through the media and what have you. And they'll have an interviewer, a business reporter, talking to a CEO of a large investment company. The firm operates 25 ETFs, 30 exchange traded funds, mutual fund type outfits, publicly traded mutual funds. And the interviewer is asking this person, what is your advice to new investors today, or to investors? And what's the same answer? What is the exact same answer you hear every single time from Wall Street bigwigs, from the Wall Street, the CEOs, the CFOs, the ones that travel in private jets on the weekend? They go from New York to Tahoe in the winter and go skiing. They go from New York in the winter to the Bahamas to hit the beach. Friday morning, they take off. Sunday night, they fly back. The summertime, they're the ones going to see the US Open. They're the ones going to the Preakness. They're the ones flying to see the Indianapolis 500. What are those people telling all of you out there to do? Invest $100 a week or $500 a month into ETFs. Invest your money into managed index funds or whatever, these kinds of investment funds. Just put your money in there and let the professionals, quote unquote, manage your money for you. What do you think they're going to say? Well, where do you think their money comes from? They're getting the 2% override fee off of all of your millions of your dollars. They have got billions, tens of not hundreds, if not trillions of dollars. They are managing trillions, and they're taking their percentage off the top, whether you make money or not. And their lifestyle is a good one. And these folks are in their 40s and their 50s. And without the job, without that job that they've got, that they've moved their way into over the last 15, 20 years, they would be a mid-level manager somewhere. They haven't got any skills above anything that you have. It's just that they're in this position. They reach that level and they're never leaving. And they've got the dough to manage, again, with their managers and what have you. And there's bonuses paid to all of their people. Don't worry. These folks are traveling in private jets, but below them are people making a lot of money. But these folks are making the money. And they tell you to just get your head down, go back to work, slave your butt off, and put $100 a month, $200 a month, $500 a month, $1,000 a month into some ETF program, and then let us take your money and segment it into retirement account, to your 401k, into an IRA plan, to whatever, so that in the next 20, 30, 40 years, you can retire too. Yeah, right. And talk right now to 50-year-old people, 55-year-old people, 60-year-old people who've been doing exactly this for the last 20 and 30 years, and ask them, hey, how you doing? Is that plan working out for you? Are you sitting on $1 million in your savings, and you know that when you retire in 5 years or 8 years, you're going to have enough money to live on for the rest of your life. It's not there. It's not there, because now they find out, well, you should have started putting $500 a month into your plan when you were 20, 21, 22, right about when you were in university and borrowing money to graduate. You were supposed to put in $500, $1,000 a month into your plan through 25 to 35, right when you were paying your student loans off for the first 10 years of your damn career. You're supposed to put $1,000 a month away from 35 to 45, right when you had those 3 kids who were draining every nickel you had out of your life, and you were hanging on to your job through financial crises, terrorist attacks, and who knows what. There's no way that every single person who joined these deduction programs are in a position to retire. It's not happening. The bitter reality is coming out every single day. People are going, "Oh my God, I don't have the dough. I won't have the money to retire on. I'm not going to make it." And now what? And now the plans have changed, but the plans that are changing are not in your favor. They're against your favor. Here, at least, you can hang out with a group of people over here, members of this channel, who are learning and figured out how to write options on a portfolio that they're sitting on, a portfolio they can create, making some adjustments to their existing portfolio where they can bring income in from holding an investment rather than just watching it sit there and rot. It's time to be paid for the savings you have accumulated. It's time to make your money work for you. Get your money working. I'm trying to get you guys, in a way, to create a third income earner in most of your households. Many of you are married. You have the 2 of you. Both are working, maybe. One is working. I don't know. Depending on your situation. Some of you are single. Some of you are divorced and you're single again. I'm trying to get you to create another income earner in your house. And you're controlling what that income earner does. They never talk back to you. They never say, "I don't feel like working today." Your money, your investments will do what you tell them to do. They will go the direction you tell them to go into, controlling the employee. And you are generating income from a source that will equal what you generate. And you can do that while still working if you want to be. It's totally up to you. But if you really make this work out, you're going to have an income generator making more than yourself and your spouse combined. And ultimately, this income generator will take you 2 out of work. You're only going to be a manager of this hard-working employee called your money. And that's what I'm trying to get you to understand, trying to get you to do. So many of you are this close and you don't know it. You are sitting on enough capital, enough assets, whether it's real estate equity in your house, whether it's a second home that you own out and out, that you've been renting out for a lousy return, whether it's your 401ks from current employer, former employer, your IRAs, your assets are a mishmash. They're all over the place. There is no rhyme or reason to it, because these assets came to you in a hodgepodge kind of way over the years, and you never sat down to sort of focus in on lasering in on what these assets should do for you. It's time for you to take over your assets and direct them to making you the maximum return you can get from them. And the time is now. You can't wait 5 more years from now. You've lost 5 years of premium income opportunity. You don't want to do that. The time is now for the next 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, whatever it takes. And you may find, shockingly, that you do a review and a recap of kind of where you're at, and you play the what if game. And the what if game is, well, what if if my wife and I and we consolidate our assets into one pool, and then we organize the assets in that pool to be reflective of, to have the ability to write options against this portfolio. If we take this pocket of money, we turn this into cash, and we turn that into We just buy Apple stock. Can we write options on Apple to bring enough money in every month or 2 or 3 to really make a difference to our cash flow? Or is this inside a retirement thing? We can't touch it because we got to work another 10 years. But by the time 10 years rolls by, we can compound the value of this retirement plan through an option writing program to be sitting on a pot of money way larger than the way it's going now. Should we be buying Microsoft stock, Apple stock, Google stock? Should we buy the FANGs? Should we just buy these FANG stocks and write options on them? Should we just buy Tesla? Should we buy deep in the money contracts on some of these assets and write on those? What should we do? Well, we're following Uncle Bruce here. We're understanding there's ways to write options on all kinds of stuff. What would work for us and what would be our best bang for the buck and return? If we're in our 30s and 40s, we've got time to grow this. If we're in our 60s, we don't have as much time. We need action now. We need returns instantly. What do we do in each case? How do we do it? We can contribute money to the plan as a savings way to compound it. We can't contribute money to the plan to add to it. We must immediately take money out of this account as we grow it. What's our position? Everyone has a different position. Yeah, you might want to have a one-on-one with me to go over your exact scenario. That's all right. It's up to you whenever you want this. But you've got to analyze where you're at and where you're going. And this, you're not going to get this from any traditional source at the moment that I can identify. I can't tell you, you should go to the bank of blah, 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 and they'll tell you how to become rich. Now, they're going to welcome you in and ask how much money have you got. And if you've got more than $500,000, they might be able to manage your money for you. In managed account funds that we have over here, we're going to find out what your risk tolerance is. And then we're going to generate, split your money into 5 different funds and let that money be managed by the pros back in Dover over there. You'll never meet. And you'll get your 3, 4, 5% return every year. That's it. Well, they'll put the money in T-bills. And they'll take the 2% off the top on your profits and the gross value of your account. You're going nowhere, okay? Your money now is underperforming, and you can't get caught in that trap. So many of you are in this trap, and you don't know it. You've been told you're doing great. You don't realize how badly your money is underperforming for you. Your money has the ability to work like you were a 21-year-old kid. 24/7, 7 days a week. It can give results to you. You've got to direct it in the right direction. Too many people are getting lazy and they just put their money in with advisors and they go, that's all I have to worry about. I can relax now. I can go to my office and I can work my 5 days a week and hang out with my friends from work and have a coffee and talk about the weekend and the kids and the grandkids, and it's all great now because when I retire, there will be this big pot of cash waiting for me so I can go on my holiday every year and it'll be wonderful. You believe that little fantasy? You are in for a shock. The reality, the ending of the series is going to be disturbing for you. You're not going to like the last episode of that television show you're involved in right now. You're not going to like this. I'm telling you to read the script of the entire series right now and write the ending you want and get to that ending. If you don't, you're vulnerable to all the bad things that can happen, which means you're going to retire. You thought you had coverage for this. You thought you had enough money for that. You've got enough money to live on for 5 years. And you're destitute. You're going to be living off half the pension you thought you were going to get. Social Security is under all kinds of restrictions. Who knows what the feds are going to do with that? You want to play that game? You want to be vulnerable to politicians messing with your potential retirement? Well, good luck with that. You got to have it coming in on your own. You want to ultimately travel around the world. You want to maybe live 3 months a year in Paris or in France, and you want to live 3 months a year in Hawaii, and you want to live 6 months of the year with your grandkids in your hometown and all that, and help the grandchildren out with university and all this sort of thing. You better have your money working for you way more than it's working now. You've got to take over this project because you're asking pie in the sky returns from people who don't give a crap about your needs and desires. They don't know who you are. Anyway, check out the classes if you'd like to understand how everything works. Go to my website and go to see stockmarkerswithbruce.ca. Head over there. There's a few classes over there. Learn how to write stock options from your account that you're sitting on now, or that needs just slight adjustments, so that it can become an income generator and generate a new income stream in your household. Create the third earner. Right now, you are a primary earner. Your spouse is a primary earner. You need the third primary earner now to come in and start contributing to your pot, because you have been giving and giving and giving to your investments and to your retirement and to all your bills and everything else. It's time for those investments to pay you back and grow faster, to take the heat off of you and your family for making income. Create a new income earner. And that's what it's all about. And if I can help you do it, I'm thrilled. I'm willing and able to go with you over that. Let's see what happens. Thank you, everybody. Welcome. JG, Grand Rising Bagel Gang. Love the morning Uncle Bruce wisdom. Gets me amped up to keep on the right track. It's going to pay off. Peace and power to the Bagel family. Stay the course. Neat. Thank you, JG. Nazareth is number 98 on the thumbs up meter. Thank you for these thumbs ups. Really appreciate this. Keep those thumbs ups coming in. I really do appreciate this. Thank you very, 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 very much. I kind of miss my cubicle, says Trader Jimmy. Actually, I never worked in a corporate cubicle. I work 50-50 home and at business these days, and I like it. Giddy up. Fantastic. Folks, the world is available to you any way you want it. You want to be a lazy stay at home, I don't want to do anything person, it's available to you. As long as you get someone to cover your bills, you're good to go. If you want to be the go-getter of all time, you can be the go-getter of all time. The world's available for that. We all know people who are much harder working than we are. We know people who are lazier than us. We know people just like us. But at the end of the day, you have to answer to yourself and ask yourself what it is you want out of your life, and how happy are you with it. And if you're miserable because work is just sucking the energy out of you, which is affecting your relationships and your children's relationship, well, that's not good. That's a bad thing. You've got to eliminate the problem. You've got to replace the problem with a better scenario. And sometimes all it is you change employers. You start with another firm and you get away from all the politics of the firm that you were with, and it's a fresh start. And you find that around here, people seem happy to be at work. Where I came from, everyone is miserable to be at work. Maybe it's as simple as that as the first step in the future of your life, the improvement of your world. Maybe that's all it is. That's all it takes. I don't know. But you got to take the blinders off and look around, people, and see where you're at and where you're headed and where you want to go. And then step by step, you get to where you want to be. Remember, Monopoly, the game of Monopoly, you have to go through the whole board. You got to go through the whole board. You can't get to Broadway by just showing up and I'm in Broadway. You got to work your way to Park Place and St. Charles Place and everything else. So, hey, same thing with your lives. If you're 45 years old and you have 10 grand saved up and your entire wealth is $10,000, you're ground zero. Okay, but you got 45 years of life experience under your belt. That's worth a lot of money. It really is, because you don't have to learn how to cross the street. You don't have to learn how to comb your hair. You don't have to learn how to wash your hands. Hopefully you don't. You now are at a point where you're not at step 1. You're at step 45. You're 45 years old. Now you're going to step 65. The next 20. Well, you're going to start from here. Forget the mistakes. Look at the potential and move that direction. Don't look back, look forward. And let's gain from here. It's okay. If you've got $10,000, $15,000 to your name in your investments, you can become an option writer already. You can also start writing options, and you will be shocked once you figure out how poor man covered call option writing works, what kind of leverage you have. You can't believe it. There are folks out there who had no idea with $10,000, $15,000, they were buying 10 deep in the money calls on GameStop 6 months ago, started writing 10 calls at a time. We're then buying 2 more covered calls every month or two. They're now up to 20 covered calls at a time. They're running 20 calls at a time. Every time they write 20 calls, they bring in $6,000, $7,000. They started with 10, 15 grand. The leverage and the growth is phenomenal, but you got to understand how it works. You got to understand the other side of the market. Right now, you only understand the risky side, the scary side, the one where you lose money all the time side. You got to come to the other side of this market where you're the casino and not the slot player. You own the slot machine. It's time to learn how that game works. Head to my website, check out the classes. There's 15 of them. Start with lesson number 1. Watch that class. You might find it boring, going, I know all this stuff. I know all this stuff. I didn't know that. Oh, that's how that works. I thought it was, gee, well, there's $150 worth of advice right there. Class number 2, class number 3, take them one at a time and just build your knowledge. Rewatch them as many times as you want. It's okay. They're in plain English. Move up the class numbers. Take this college class, loosey-goosey college class about the markets and option markets. Do yourself a favor, and when your money is on the table, you'll pay attention. And this is the other thing that most people admit to eventually. When you put the money on the counter, you care. All right. When you don't have any skin in the game, you don't give a crap. You're not focused. This is the thing about option writing. The minute you write your first call option, you care, because now your money is on the line and now you do pay attention. It's amazing how option writers become good option writers, because they go into it going, well, I'll write a couple of options on this, and they do that, and all of a sudden they're like watching the penny to penny minutia of the market, and it's thrilling. It's exciting. It's like having a horse in the game. A whole lot different going to a racetrack, watching a bunch of horses run down the track. It's a lot different when you go with an owner of a horse or a part owner of a horse. You're watching that person's emotions. They got a horse in race number 6. Oh, is it exciting coming up to race number 6. When you write options, you have a horse in the game. Now you care. Now you will really absorb information, and you will now go to my classes and want to take them as quick as possible to absorb as much info as you can get your hands on and become an option writer. Anyway, there it is. We're opening in about 12 minutes. Congratulations. Let's see what's going on. BW says, breaking news. Apple announces multi-billion-dollar deal with Broadcom for U.S.-made chips. CNBC says, Shamalama Ding Dong, Uncle Bruce, I took your advice and I rolled my November 15 GameStop calls to April. I lost money on the roll, but more than made up for it on how well my deep in the money calls are doing. Thank you very much. And this is the point. If your deep in the money calls have gone up dramatically and you've made the move from $15 to $20 calls, this is good stuff. This is managing your money. Nicely done, says BW. Write out the October, September. Go for the good premiums. What can I say? Do we have a spokesman for God here, JR saying? We actually, oh my God, that's good news. It's not often we get, spokespeople for God come around. It's lovely. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Welcome to the party, pal. Even God needs good advice from time to time. I mean, where does God go for advice, right? I mean, think about it. If you're the Lord, where do you go for a second opinion? You're supposedly all-knowing. I mean, that's a lot of pressure, isn't it? I mean, thousands of years of pressure. Or is it millions? No, it's just thousands, because the Earth is only 5,000 years old, isn't it? Isn't that what the way that works? I don't remember. I don't know. I'm not an expert in that area. BW, Uncle Bruce, I'm over my break even on GameStop October 16th. Got a 748. If I buy back 8-ish and I roll into Jan 20, stink off for 685 to 750, or go out to April 24 20s for 8, do closer time move, or go out for the premium. Ooh, I like those 20s for $8. I like that, but I also like the idea if you can get 750 range for Jans and you only get 50 cents more for April's, then I'd go January. So See if you can get that kind of number. Manager, I had shorted high flying Unity yesterday. I'll be reaping the profits today. Okay, giddy up. We'll see how this market opens up here in 8 minutes, everybody. Welcome to the party, pals. It's nice that you've joined me. Great to have you here. It has been a most interesting 2-year time frame for this channel, as viewers have originally joined us here with the craziness of the meme stocks and the wild gyrations of a out of control bull market, where interest rates were zero. Banks were desperately trying to get you to borrow money from them for almost nothing. Credit cards were pleading with you to switch over to our credit card. We'll give you interest-free money for a year or two, points and all kinds of stuff. And we've now gone from all of that to this higher interest rate environment, inflation environment, some layoffs showing up here and there, a whole different world. The real estate market has cooled off dramatically. Housing prices have started to fall for the first time in years. It's a different world. And those of you who have become option writers, you have found ways to stay ahead of this market and to make it pay you, even though others out there are not doing well. JG is saying to me, to all of you with a big green banner, been a member for 26 months. I'm a gold bagel level member. Wouldn't be a member for over 2 years if I didn't see the results. Proof is in the pudding. Put in the time and effort to learn the principles through the classes that Bruce provides and be here to change your life. JG, thank you for this wonderful message. That is pretty cool. This is I get this. We get this message so often, and we love it. I'm just humbled by it. I'm so pumped about it. How you guys have been able to really grab control of your lives, because you've left it in other people's hands for too long. It's time to step up and just say, no. I'm gonna take over. Thanks. Appreciate you driving the car for a while, but you know what? I think I'm going to take over the control of my own personal affairs completely. Yeah, I got kids, I got grandkids coming, I got this coming. I have to now. I got to become the grown up. I'm going to be the grown up here, and I'm going to now run my own life. Yes, if I can help you with this. Oh gosh. Anyway, there it is. BW, thanks. Yes, closer in general, feel safer, but I always know I can jump to April, June if I had to. Summer 24 doesn't scare me. Right on, BW. DQ, I am number 111. Manager, I am thumbs up 112. Bruce, Credit Savage, I am thumbs up 113. We got your back. Good morning, Bagel family. Did someone say credit cards? JR, speaking of falling, there we go. Welcome all to the party. We're down 105 on the Dow at the moment. We got 5 minutes to go. Nothing bad is going on. We're down 16 on S&P. We're down 65 on NASDAQ. It's a nothing burger. PacWest stock soars again as part of a regional bank rally. Regional bank stocks are rallying higher. Good to see. Crude oil up 74 cents to 72.79. Not going anywhere. Kareem, more milestones. Uncle Bruce, more milestones. Oh, they're coming in. Here they go. We've got Pulse Guitar, a member for 13 months. Chilling with Uncle Bruce. I'm up to 7 GameStop calls and 1 AI. All shares ready to load up on more. Way to go, pal. Kareem, member for 23 months. Gold bagel level member. Time flies when you're making money. Let's go, baby. Yes, indeed. Congratulations, all of you who have been members for just all this time. And you are benefiting from the upside of this business. I'm thrilled. There are so many folks out there who just get crushed on the markets, following pie in the sky, hope this works out investments. The lottery ticket buyers is what I call them. The lottery ticket people are out there in droves, and it's scary to think just how how their odds are stacked against them. I mean, there's just no way. I mean, lottery ticket buyers are going to be losers. There's a few winners, a few, very, very, very few. Certainly not all. You ever notice that the seller of the lottery ticket and the creator of the lottery is always making money? Create lottery tickets, I say. Offer call options for sale on your stocks or against your deep in the money calls. You be the lottery ticket seller. Be the lottery ticket. Be the lottery corporation. You win every time as a lottery corporation. That's what I'm trying to make you become. Anyway, there you go. Hawkeye is number 115. AJ is thumbs up number 16. Thank you, guys. The Credit Savage. I have 2 AI covered calls. I really don't like them, but I just rolled my AI 20s to 22.5s for $2, and previously I had rolled at 12.5 to 20 for 460. I love these runs. When there's a pullback, I buy back for half the money percentage. This is good stuff. Credit Savage money. Credit Savage. I'm talking about deep in the money, by the way. Way to go, Credit Savage. Way to play this game. We are 3 minutes away from opening this market, and I thank you all for being part of this channel. And those of you who are members of this channel, thank you so much for your long-term commitment to this channel. It's just amazing. Over 2 years, many of you now approaching 2 years and beyond 2 years of being members at the $10 a month or $25 a month level. That says something. People don't pay $25 a month to be a member of a channel where they lose money. It doesn't work that way. I don't know how you think about life out there, but you talk to someone who's been making a $25 payment to YouTube to be a member of this channel for $25 a month, and they're not making money. That's a rarity. Folks who become members of this channel and stay members of this channel, they're making money. And I invite you to join the party, pal. The best way to figure it out, if this is for you, is hang out with this gang for a bit and read these comments, of course, but take a couple of the classes for yourself and just see if you like it. It's the same people that are here. The folks that are here are in the class. Jennifer, my Jennifer Aniston lookalike wife, is the moderator of these live classes. And she interrupts me while I'm working away on my whiteboard here. She'll stop me and say, we have questions from the class, and I'll answer the questions, and we continue on. And if it's not clear enough, she'll ask me another question, and I'll go over it again. You'll figure out very quickly how options work, and you'll understand why they exist, and you'll understand how they exist. You'll then understand how they go up in price and how they go down in price, and you'll figure out quickly, oh my God, this is what he's talking about. He's talking about selling first and buying them back as they die off. Oh, I'm just keeping the change. That's what this guy's preaching, is how to keep the change. And there's nothing nicer, there's nothing more exciting than writing call options and having the money for those call options land in your account today, right now. It's right there. The credit is in your account, and you're sitting on the cash with your arms folded, watching them go down in value. Day after day after day, you're just sitting back, waiting and waiting to buy them back for less money. It's kind of fun. Even if you have to do rollovers, the day will come where you're sitting here going, I'm getting paid to wait, and I'm being paid well, very well. And some of you find out shockingly, you don't need to write a lot of contracts to make more money than you're making at work. And that is the shocker when you go, my God, I only needed this much money in the stock market to write this many contracts, and I make more money doing that than I get paid at the office. That's when you realize you're only worth X amount of money to your company. You're not worth millions of dollars to these guys. You're worth thousands of dollars, and you're getting more return than that on your own investment. That's when the job, the whole career thing changes on a dime. It just, you turn it around and go, wait a minute, whoa. I can't afford to work for these people anymore. It costs me too much money not to be paying attention to my investments. That's a whole new revelation, a whole new revelation. Oh my God. What else is going on? Welcome. Yes, us members like this guy, DH. Uncle Bruce, I rolled my $20 AI June 16 to January 2024. $25 Strike price plus a slight profit. Nice move, DH. Manager, congrats to the Cred Savage. Larry Titus, the bells have been rung. Bruce, we are open for business. Thank you, everybody. Dems the bell. Thank you, Larry. BW, GameStop. Zoink. Welcome to the party, pals. Welcome to another day of fun. We're open for trading. You're welcome. We're welcoming you all to hang around and watch the show and enjoy today's activities. Brian, I am number 121 on your thumbs up meter, Bruce. You are going to get 200 thumbs ups today. There it goes, GameStop. 23.50 down 68 cents from last night's close. See how it plays out. Unity down 47 cents. AI up 127. SmartRent up 4.5. Rocket Lab down 8.5. The Dow's down 127 so far this morning. We'll watch and see how the early morning trades and see what it wants to do. Where is he going? Market go up? Great. Market go down? Great. Doesn't matter. We make money either direction. It doesn't matter. We've got Apple right now down $1.28 to $172.92. Google down 86. Moderna down 16 cents. Tesla down 128. SoFi's up 4 to 5.30 a share. GameStop 23.63. We'll see if this has much of a dip or is this just a quick morning dip and then a bounce back. Wouldn't be surprised if the stock has a down dip this morning. It goes to 25 this afternoon. It wouldn't shock me at all. Would not shock me at all if that were to happen. Just saying. SoFi to 550 today. That could happen. BW, Larry, always the consummate professional and not sure how you do it, but your bells are always so shiny. Thank you. Brian, why not 6? Why not? Splair in Germany, 3 days part-time on a 12-hour week is helpful because of health insurance. As a German citizen, you are forced to have one. That guy says to 698 would be the best on SoFi. 689, sorry. Splair, strange market is closed on 523 at SoFi now, but on Yahoo at 530 right there. Different quotes, different systems. JR, Larry keeps them polished and warmed up at all times. Thank you, Larry Titus, for ringing those bells. We are watching this market and following good times all over the place. We've got GameStop right now showing a trade of 23.71. It bottomed out at 23.49. We have bounced back to 23.71, still down 50 on the session for GameStop. The Dow's off 86 points. S&P down 13, NASDAQ down 44 at the moment. All righty, everybody, let's see what it gives. Other than that, what are we watching right now? Rocket Lab 478 down 17, SmartRent up 6.5 cents, 358.5. AI holding a 28-cent gain. Unity down 97. We got SoFi up 6 now to 532, going higher again. 1.7 million traded so far in the first 4 minutes. All righty, SoFi is up. Tesla down 79 cents, Apple down 132, Google down 71, Moderna is up 50, Cisco down 6 cents, Pfizer down 56, IBM is up 33, ATIP is up a couple of pennies, 0.2 of a penny, Cyxtera down 0.5 penny, HPQ down 21, Microsoft up 36, ME unchanged, Matterport down 0.5 penny, Spire up 4.9 cents to 76.5. Amazon down 57 cents. Home Depot down 20. Vanik is at 132.93, down 26 cents. Netflix down $4.17. We got Adobe up 3.50. Goldman up 90. Boeing down $1.49. Meta up 39 cents. Royal Caribbean down 78 to 79.56. We got Target down 2.36. JP Morgan is up 4 cents. Costco down 5.80, Walmart down $1.25, Disney down 47 cents, Nvidia is up 19, American Airlines up 3, DraftKings down 49 cents. That is the story. Early morning trades, 122 dip on the Dow, I believe, is where we're at now as we're jumping around here early morning as we figure out where we're headed. 23.41 on GameStop off of 75 cents at the moment, watching carefully how it wants to react. What else is going on? SoFi right now, 533. What's going on? There's an investors fireside chat with Anthony Noto tomorrow. I think he wants to tell us some good news. It could be interesting. I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. SoFi 534 up 7, 23.37 on GameStop down 84. Unity down $1.05. AI up 27 cents. SmartRent up 6.5. Rocket Lab down 22. The Dow down 135. Brian wants to know, is he buying more? Is he going to be buying more stock? We'll follow that, of course. Very interesting how this all works out. A think tank is saying that the United States could run out of cash on June the 2nd. Do you think the end of the world is coming at the end of this month? No, I don't think so. I don't even think Americans believe it. Republicans don't believe it, and Democrats don't believe it. It is all hot air. It is a political a political tactic being used right now by the Republicans of the House. Senators are yawning. America is yawning. The rest of the world is yawning and shaking their heads going, these guys, well, they just need attention, and they're trying to get attention. No solutions being proposed by Republicans that are workable. See how it goes. The rest of the planet will lend the Americans all they want. No problem. The rest of the planet has been lending Americans money through government bonds at 2% interest, 1% interest, 0.5% interest for a decade. That's how the rest of the world views the American taxpayer, solid as a rock. And the Republicans are trying to scare everyone into thinking that that America's on the brink. It is so stupid. You want these guys in power? Really? You want these guys in power? Really? Okay. Manager, I closed my Unity short. I caught 12,000 in profit. Not bad for a one-day short, he says. Kurt Savage, we can just print more money. Lame Duck, 128. Good morning, future millionaires. We are coming on to 200 thumbs ups. Alex, I also had my up meter showing 128. Thank you, guys. We're pushing probably 130 plus thumbs ups now. Keep them coming in. Thank you, everyone, for coming through there. Love you guys for that. Yes, the market, 23.32 on GameStop, down 89 cents. SoFi, 534, up 7. There's a total volume on GameStop of 302,000 shares. There is no sell wave coming in here of any significance. It's a quiet start. We'll see how this plays out. SoFi's volume now, 2.8 million. At 534 with a high of 536, looking very good on SoFi. Those of you out there who wrote SoFi puts, cash secured puts, congratulations. I know that a number of you wrote cash secured puts a week and a half ago. You were writing 4s, 450s, and $5 contracts. You were writing, I think in a number of cases, those of you were writing $5 January 2024 cash secured puts on SoFi. The stock was 470, 460, 450. You were writing $5 puts, and now the puts are out of the money. The stock is going higher at 530, 535. And these puts are losing their value. Well done, everybody. That is a sweet move. If these shares want to go to the 550, 575 neighborhood, you might consider buying back your $5 puts for a nice profit and writing $6 puts. You might consider doing that for January 2024. Taking premiums and taking premiums and taking premiums. I tell you, it's nice stuff. Good morning, Bruce. Political Theater, says TJ. Absolutely, Brian. You have some member updates. Oh, thank you. Manager wrote 50 cash secured puts on Unity January 1925s for 381. Are those 1925s or 2925? Manager, what's going on? Zed Estate, I wrote cash secured puts. Giddy up. We have more bulletins coming out. Where are we? Oh, yes, Brian. Thank you, Brian, for this. Brian wrote, been a member for 8 months, chilling with Uncle Bruce level here. Look at me. I'm 8 months old. Thanks for everything, Uncle Bruce. Is Yoko around the corner real soon? Is that possible? Is Yoko soon going to bless us with her presence? Stand by. Stand by every day. Boxes are getting unpacked. There's one here with all kinds of burn marks all around it. Oof, I got to be careful about that one. Thankfully, the smoke has stopped coming out of there. Let's see what's going on here. GameStop, it looks like it's trying to be Acapulco cliff diver this morning. 23.28 last trade on GameStop, down 93 cents. Manager, January 19, 2025. So I have written January 19, 2025s. I wrote 50 cash secured puts, brought in 381. Right on, buddy. I got it. Way to go. All right. Taking in some dough, and let's see how the stock wants to react. It's down 84 cents. So Unity 29.32 right now. AI down 38 cents. Smart Rent is up 6.5 cents. Rocket Lab down 23. The Dow down 126. The S&P's down 15. Nasdaq down 42. Oil up 75 cents a barrel. SoFi 531, up a nickel now. We've got Tesla down 14 cents. We're not going anywhere there. Apple down 94. Google down 67. The market seems to be coming on right now. Moderna is up 250. Cisco up 6. Pfizer still down 49. IBM up 15 cents. Looks like the market wants to turn around a bit here in some of these issues. We'll watch for that. I'm not surprised to see it. The top men, says DQ. Top men have been looking after that box with the Yoko Ono album in it. The top men, they're nothing but the top men looking after that box of that album right now. Yes, indeed, top men. Indeed, yeah, baby. GameStop 23.26. That's where we're at. Anybody write options yesterday? Well done. Uncle Bruce, is SoFi $7.50 cash secured puts on January 24 too far out? No, but be careful about what kind of premiums you can get. The trick here is not to get caught writing a cash secured put only for book value. With the stock at $5.30 a share ballpark, a $7.50 put is $2.20 in the money. If you only get $2.60 for that thing, and I don't know what it's going for, you're not getting enough premium. If you're writing a $6 put and it's 70 cents in the money, but you can get $1.70 for it, that's $1 premium, which will be lost, which is what you want in your pocket. So keep an eye on that. Brian, Uncle Bruce, just an update on my poor man covered call strategy. I bought January 10 deep in the monies on GameStop for $13.29. That was a 98/2% rule deal. Very good. I sold covered calls on Friday, October 21s for $4.05. If GameStop stays in this 23-24 range, I will just roll then and buy more deep in the money calls and sell covered calls. Yeah, exactly right. The stock here is 23.34. You've written 21s. They're 2.34 in the money. You were paid $4.05 to write them. Nice for October. Hey, stock wants to stay here. Those calls of yours will shrink out in value. You'll buy them back for less money, and you will now write December's or January's for more money, allowing you to buy more $10 deep in the money calls. Exactly. In the meantime, your deep in the money calls are still worth $13.30 book value plus premium, probably trading around $14. Nice job. Yeah, let's see what happens here. Mandu, thank you, Uncle Bruce. You got it, Mandu. Keep your eye open on those option chains. The Dow's down 100 now. Seems to be coming on a little bit. We've got GameStop at 23.30. The stocks, let me see if I can get this to work here. The low, the high and low of the day, 23.14 is the low, 23.30 the last trade. The high of the day, 23.95. We're down 91 cents at the moment. SoFi, 5.35 is the price now on SoFi. The high of the day, 5.38. Oh, we're at that right now. 5.38 right now on SoFi. We're up 11 cents, 4.2 million. We're going for 5.50 now. We're within 12 cents of 5.50 a share. Giddy up on SoFi. Well done, everybody. Enjoy the ride. We're going to go higher. Tesla's green up $1.29 to $190.16. Congratulations, all of you who are long Tesla, who are long deep in the money calls on Tesla, those are going up nicely for you. Easy rollover opportunities on your contracts. Spicy Android, I am number 136 on your thumbs up meter, Bruce. You are getting 200 today. Thank you. Moderna's up 276. Google down 85 cents. Apple down 141. We've got Cisco up 13 cents. We've got Pfizer down 58. IBM up 8. HPQ down 22 cents. Microsoft down 74. ME is up 3.5. Matterport up 3. Spire up 3. Amazon is up 22 cents. Home Depot up 114. Vanik down 68 cents. And Netflix down 162. Adobe's up 197. Goldman up 164. Boeing down about $1. Meta up $1, or make that 92 cents. We've got Royal Caribbean down 44. Target down 233. JP Morgan down 5 cents. Costco down 7.70. Walmart down 80 cents. Disney unchanged. Nvidia down $1. American Airlines up 1 penny. DraftKings down 16 cents. Okay. And the market on the Dow is now only off 76. We are climbing little here, a little there on some of these markets right now. Slight improvements coming across. GameStop 23.40, 26 cents higher than the low of the session at the moment. All right. BW says, Uncle Bruce, I've been following the U.S. 10-year bond rates over the past few weeks. It has steadily gained close to 0.5 percentage point, just keeps on going. That is not healthy and shows folks are selling bonds hard. Yes, they're selling bonds. Interest rates are reflective a little higher. Interest rates are not going to be dropped by the U.S. Treasury anytime soon. It's not going to happen. These treasuries are undervalued, are under yielding. They should be yielding more like 4.5. So they have a ways to go yet. That is the way it's going to go. 23.43 now on GameStop, inching up a little bit more now. GameStop starting to move up a bit. 23.43 after bottoming out at 23.14. 23.46 now on GameStop. SoFi 5.34, up 8 cents at the moment. And back to the markets, down 75 on the Dow, 11 on S&P, 34 NASDAQ. We have 1/4 of 1 percentage point. That's it for the markets. This is a nothing burger. There is no panic in the streets. This whole debt ceiling debate and controversy is nothing but crap. It's hot air from Washington. Most Americans couldn't give a crap about it. They are not paying attention to it because it isn't an issue. It's a political stunt, and everyone knows it. When this stunt ends is when both sides of the argument realize that neither side can win any more political points with anybody. And that day is quickly coming along because America doesn't give a darn. It just doesn't care. Americans have far greater concerns on their minds than the debt ceiling. Okay, the debt ceiling is way down on priorities for most American people, and that is undeniable. The Dow's down 52, only 52. We've come back 70 points in the last 15, not even that, last 10 minutes. Definitely coming around. Rocket Lab only down 18. It was down 20-something. Smart Rent up 4.5. AI down 50 cents. Unity down 86. GameStop 23.52 now. And SoFi 5.36. Looking good over there. All righty. Karen D, I bought back my GameStop October $20 covered calls at $4.20. Then I sold June 2024 25s at $4.70. I really didn't want to go that far out, but oh well. Those 25s aren't $4.70 anymore. I bet you they're falling. You're doing okay. You're going to be just fine. Jay Boy, morning all. I'm sitting on a Tesla June 16, 173 call that I wrote a while back. I'm folding my arms, or do I look to roll this contract? It expires June 16. So it's coming up to expiry. The question is what to do with this June 16, 173 call. That is the question. The stock's 191.37. So that this call is in the money right now, $18. That is the fact. at the moment. Now, what's going to happen with this contract and what to do? Now, my quote machine is, as you know, 10 minutes behind at best. So we're not going to get a lot of real quality numbers here. See if I can get this thing to work. It is really slow today. Chris Evers says SoFi wants to go up. Probably going to go to 6. Manager bought more SoFi with short profits. Go SoFi, says JR, 534. Giddy up. The Dow's only down 34 points. Let's see here if I can get this to work. My big ass iPad is just glitchy. It will not give me what I want quickly. Here we go. Maybe now. June 16, you say? There we go. 173.33 contracts. 1885 to 1905 is the last quote I have. And it looks to me at $191 a share. Your J-Boy, your contracts are trading at book value. It's time to do a rollover. The time has come to do a rollover. You're at book value now. So if you can buy these back around $19 or less, great. What can you write instead? Well, let's take a little look-see at some possibilities here. Let me move forward in time and see what you can get your hands on here. $19. You could write 180s for $20. 2020 50. These would be, of course, for June 21st. If you were to go to, so those might be July's. If you go to August, August 18s, here we go. You could write 185s. That would be a $12 gain on your strike price and make money. You'd get 21 to 21.25 for those. Breaking even maybe for the 190s. You might break even on those, but that would move you up $17 in strike. Really good for the 190s. If you want to go further out than that, September calls. Again, I'm just spitballing here. Again, my quotes are 10 minutes old, so forgive me. You can get $20.50 a contract for 191s, and you're at the money, right at the money. That's not bad. You can write 193s. That's a $20 gain on your premium, your strike price. You can get those on a break-even basis easily. You want to write 190s, you can get your hands on 2140. You probably get $2 a contract in cash added to your bottom line. You want to go out further for more money. October 2023s, you can get your hands on 190. You could write 195s for October. You get paid $23.60. That's a $4 a contract gain probably in your pocket. And you're moving up to 195 contracts. You could write 200s for $21.50. You might get $21.50 for 200s. That's $27 more strike price. That's really good. That's more money and $2,700 a contract. Nice move. You don't want to get exercised. That's the one thing you do not want. Is you do not want to be exercised. Do this rollover and take the cash and move up big time. 205s are 1920 to 1965. 210s are 1735 to 1780. You don't need to write 210s, but you can write 200s out of the money calls and bring in cash. Maybe October is the month for you. Just look into it. Check your option chain, my friend. Check your option chain and see what you can do. Giddy up. Zed Estate, Uncle Bruce, with the cash secured income, would you buy more SoFi or hold the cash? How would you play this? I'd probably hold the cash. I would go with I'd roll up. I would buy back my 5s and then write 6s and sit on the cash. Just sit on the cash. Just add it to your little powder there. Always good. Just for now, the next week or so, let's see what happens. All right. The Dow is down 50 points. Down from 100, was down 120. We're down 50 now. S&P down 9. NASDAQ down 16 points. Very good. Tesla up 281 to 191.68. Giddy up, everybody. Let's see. Splair, I'm actually loving the chart from Yahoo Finance. Brian, Uncle Bruce, I'm trying to buy more deep in the money calls for GameStop. If these hit, should I sell covered calls ASAP or wait after earnings? I believe in 7 days or so. I would write right away. I would write right away for highest premiums you get your hands on. Go out 4 or 5 months and take cash. Chris Savage, I have some stink bids on some SoFi 10 January 24 covered calls out there. I want to give me 25 cents times 8,000 to hold my stock. Sure, I'm a nice guy. I'll take those $2,000. Christina, Uncle Bruce, I still have not rolled my 15s that I sold. Finally, my $13 deep in the monies are green. Should I roll them to 15s? Currently 13 sold for $12.35 and 15s are $10.42. I would not move on your 13s. I would just sit tight on your 13s, not move at all. J-Boy, thanks, Bruce. I was thinking it's about time to roll. BW, so keep hearing that cash-secured puts are best written on down days, correct? Or is there a strong enough reason to write on up days, but try to catch a slight down dip? I don't have an answer to this question. I don't think there is an answer to this question.
On a down day, you're anticipating the market will rebound and go up. And
yeah,
when you're writing a put, you want the market to go up.
When you write a put, the moment you write the put, you want to say to yourself, oh, that premium I just hauled in was ridiculously too high. I'm going to win on this one. That's the answer. And there's no up or down day. It's when you do it.
It's when the market will give it to you.
That's right. Brian, Uncle Bruce, if I can buy deep in the money GameStop $13 strike, would you recommend that? I can get more deep in the money calls than buying the 10s. This is for January 2025. Yeah, sure. You can grab 13s and write more calls, knock yourself out. Yeah. Wouldn't go higher than 13 though. Manager, I sold 2,000 PLTR short, another hyper deal there. That guy says, I remember 5 years ago, anything that had to do with stocks, I would just change the channel. Now, SoFi is at 542. Yes, it is. SoFi is going for 550 today. We're up 15, 16 cents on your SoFi.
There you go.
Giddy up. How you doing, Andy Jen?
I'm good. How are you?
Busy this morning. I'm dealing with viewers here that are getting richer.
What?
And it's kind of fun. It's kind of
like Tuesdays like that.
Oh, we like good. We
and
love
it
these.
Is so nice outside.
Oh yeah. We are really
more rain in northern Alberta. So yeah.
Rain, keep coming.
I tell you, rain's magic. The city is dark green.
Yeah. We were orange yesterday morning. Really hazy orange. Awful.
Living in a dome. It was hard.
I was trying to not choke on the air from all the gunk that was building up. Today it's gorgeous, clear, beautiful day, fresh, really nice. Yeah, and we're in downtown Calgary. I mean,
birds are flying.
We're just off the belt line. We're near the downtown core, and it's clear skies down here. It's beautiful, really nice. Yeah, we like it. Mandu says, "Good morning, Auntie Jen." Mandu number 5. Richard Carlin, good morning, Auntie Jen.
Good morning, Richie.
BW, okay, get it. But with SoFi marching up, it is not going down. So yeah, hear why that was not a simple question. If the premium is good and you think it'll go up, write them. Yes.
Nothing goes straight up.
That's right. That guy, all because of you, Uncle Bruce. Thank you, Alex. Good morning, Auntie Jen from Alex in the UK. JR, BW, as Uncle Bruce said, cash secured puts make money as the stock moves up. Right on a down dip if you can. However, it is impossible to time the market. So if you catch a good dip, it's only a bit of luck. There you go.
It is.
Good morning, Auntie Jen from JR.
Good morning, JR.
How you doing, JR? Right on, pal. Oh, my. We're down 25 points on the Dow from a 125-point dip 15, 20 minutes ago. So things are improving. Rocket Lab was down 28 cents. It's down 13 now. It's coming back on. Smart Rent's still up 3.5. AI went green. It's just gone green. It's plus 2 cents. Unity down 45, coming back on. GameStop 23.46. That's improved a little bit, down 75 cents. SoFi 540, up 13 to high today on SoFi. 543, 7.35 million traded. We've almost gained $1 from the low on SoFi after Wedbush Securities called SoFi a 250 stock. How does that analyst feel now? The analyst and all his followers,
Old and out of touch.
all the followers that followed the analyst and sold SoFi because it was going to go to 250 a
Yeah.
share are watching it now at 540, heading for 550 a share and going to 6. They're all watching their value, their wealth.
So Jay Webb's
Poof.
looking for a new analyst.
Is Wedbush looking for a new analyst?
Oh, Webber.
Has Wedbush changed their mind and said, "Oh,
No.
we're going to change to a 350 target"? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah, how many innocent investors got hoodwinked by this ridiculous call? Absolutely, it's shameful. It's illegal. It's ridiculous. No one's going to jail though.
No.
Unbelievable. Wall Street is allowed to get away with this bunk.
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood. Bunk. You're not fooling
I just
Auntie.
shake my head.
You're not fooling Auntie Jen, okay?
Give your head a shake.
Auntie Jen doesn't forget.
Yeah, that's right.
She doesn't forgive. She
No,
doesn't
I
forget.
can forgive, but you don't forget. Yeah, come on.
There you go.
Let's be serious here.
Come on,
You
people.
never forget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it sure is nice having clear air, isn't it?
Oh, it's such a change to your attitude.
Energy level.
Yeah.
We're
And
alive.
it's only 9 degrees right now. So what is that?
50 degrees or something like that.
Like every window is open.
We got the house open. We got every window going.
It's so nice.
We are.
It's that day where you wear a light
yeah,
jacket
50.
to work because you know you're going to carry it home.
50 degrees, high of 70 today.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful conditions, pure sunshine.
Not hot enough to go down the river, but
No, tomorrow 67, Thursday 67 for the highs, Friday 71, Saturday 77, Sunday 77 with chance of rain. We don't
we
mind.
don't care.
We don't mind. Tuesday 74, Wednesday 77, and next Thursday 78.
Which I think are probably
And
normal temperatures.
This is a little mini map of the
Oh.
weather system between Calgary and Edmonton. And instead of being orange with smoke, that is rain.
That's rain.
That is a rain system.
It's the only thing that puts them out is rain.
Yeah, and here's kind of how it's working. You can see how it's dissipating. But look at north of Edmonton,
Yeah.
all that rain heading up there. Oh, we need that up there badly. So we are really thrilled to see this.
You can
because
try
that-
to control it, but rain is what puts it out.
Rain is what puts it out and quells it, and we're just hoping that another system will follow this one and just keep coming and
Yep.
put
We're
some
having
moisture
an
on it.
election, so people have to figure out where they're going to vote. The good news is you can vote it's not like the old days where you had to go to your election site. You can vote anywhere in Alberta.
Really?
Yeah, you can vote anywhere.
Hey, America, try something new.
You can vote anywhere. You just have to have a government issued ID with your address on it, or like your utility bill
Yeah.
or something proves
Yeah.
you live there.
Yeah.
And then they just print up your ballot.
And it goes into the system. So if
Yeah.
you try to go to another voting booth, you go there and
Yeah, it
give
shows
them
you
your
how it's done.
name. They enter that. Go, no, you already voted. You
Computers.
voted an hour ago over there. Get out of here.
Computers.
Get out of
Get
here.
outta
We
here.
don't have people doing that.
Well, and with the thousands of people that have been pushed out of their homes because of the fires.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Where are they voting? Their voting booth may have
their
burned
voting
down.
booth is gone.
You don't have to worry about that. You can go
Yeah.
to they'll set up temporary voting booths for the displaced. It's so
It's in a
easily
week.
done. It's
It's a
easily
week
done.
today. Is
Easily
election
done.
day.
It is a nothing brainer. But that's what we have. What do we call that? An advanced democracy. We have that here.
We have that. We have computers.
Yeah.
And we don't have a huge population.
Well, it's 4.5 million people
Yeah.
scattered over a wide
Okay,
area,
yeah.
which is a challenge.
Which is the
but
challenge.
it gets done. And there are services available for the disabled to be taken to voting booths.
Yep.
The government pays for it. Wow. The people's government helps people vote for the government. What?
What?
No way. Oh my gosh. Voters are actually respected. Oh no, you can't have that. That's not democracy.
And I'm not
What kind
sure,
of freedom is that?
Like we have exit polling,
Yeah.
the same as they do there.
Yeah.
But I don't think people in Canada are as eager to say who they voted for.
It's
So I don't know how reliable the exit poll. Well, I don't know how reliable exit polls are in the best of times, but
it's just so different up here. It's all grown
very
up.
different.
It's all grown up. Okay, we don't have screaming Karens and people running around with freedom flags and whatever. It's just
it's just, oh, thank God it's over. We
Come.
get to finally vote.
it's a 30-day campaign and it's almost over, and that's enough of
And
that.
after 30 days, we're like,
Then we say to the politicians, get back to work.
Oh.
Stop bothering me for your vote and get your ass back where
well, and
you
that's
belong.
been an issue right now with all of these fires that they're needed.
Yeah.
In the House.
That's right.
Yeah.
See, Canadians elect people and expect them then to go to work for what we pay them to do.
For what
We
they said
don't-
they were going to do.
We don't like electing people who then decide, I want to run for something else. Then you quit your job and go run for that position.
But
You don't carry the first job and get paid so you can run for something else. We don't like that here. That's called double dipping. Get out.
But our premier, our existing premier, she crossed the floor. There's a lot of
Existing
people don't like that.
Premier, yeah, I'm not going into this. I'm not going there. There's a crap show going on in America. There's a crap show going on in Canada. The difference is in Canada, most Canadians don't care. And we have got other priorities to worry about. And we don't let it dominate our existence. We just don't. There are the zealots. Oh, we have them.
We have them.
We have them. Everybody has them. But the majority of this country, we have other priorities. Politician priorities are at the bottom of our list.
Until
And they don't
screw up.
like it, but tough, because they're just public servants. That's all you are.
Yeah.
You're just an
You're
elected
here
member.
for 4, maybe
You're a
8
nothing
years.
burger in my eyes. A firefighter is more important than you are. Sorry, you're not as important as a firefighter, okay?
Especially right now.
A politician goes on strike, who gives a crap? Firefighters go on strike, we give a crap.
Firefighters don't go on strike.
Teachers, we don't want them on strike. Teachers are more important than politicians. Not the other way around. No, teachers rule. Politicians are garbage. They can't get day jobs, some of these guys.
See, now, when we were in
Don't get me started.
elementary and middle school, we used to say, girls rule, boys drool.
What has that got to do with anything?
Well, you just said that line.
Oh,
They rule. And it reminded me, girls rule, boys drool.
546 on SoFi. We're up 20 cents. Can I tell you some good news?
Bye, have a good Tuesday.
548 for the high of the day. Okay, Auntie Jen. See you later. Down 30 on the Dow. Oh my, so much fun here. What else is going on here? Oh gosh. Good morning, everybody, and thank you for the highs for Auntie Jen. Appreciate that. JR, hi, Auntie Jen. Maria Powell, good morning, Auntie Jen. Maria Powell, number 146, manager, amazing strength in unity. Low was 29.03, now it's 29.75. It's 29.66 right now. BW, JR, thanks, I appreciate it. Splair, I've seen a video where the analyst of Mitsu called the analyst from Wedbush just out of touch. The guy's just out of touch. Mandu number 5, well said, BW. Brian, buy order for January 2025 GameStop calls, deep in the monies. I got a bid for 1045. That's close to 100/0. That is 100% book value. Let's do this. I love Mondays, actually Tuesdays. DQ, you have milestone chats, Uncle Bruce. Splair, Uncle Bruce was now getting serious, similar to the Uncle Bruce from the picture where he walks through New York like an original gangster. Walks through New York. Okay, Flint Creek. Good morning, everybody. Brian, Uncle Bruce, we are finally getting our spring. It went winter straight to summer in Calgary. Spring is much needed with the fires and smoke. I think the rain helped as it's clear right now. It's gorgeous out there. JR, of that kind of weather means a reprieve for you guys. Nice. Manager, another short of UPST, which I have started as well. Splair, by the way, Calgary seems to be an interesting and affordable city. Didn't expect that all of your big cities have these huge skylines, but I see it more and more videos. Makes me jealous. JR, sounds like Canada is a great place to live. I'd pick up and move there. If it weren't for the snow, I had enough of that as a young person in Idaho, and I'm done with it. Splair, yeehaw, SoFi heading now for 550, 545 right now. Zed Estate manager, UPST. Zed Estate, Uncle Bruce, my other favorite stock will not issue a dividend. A stock taking a dip. Interesting. Home Skillet, indeed. SoFi looking to make a nice move up. Splair, I like occasionally snow. Then you for sure have an excuse for staying in your hood and enjoying it with a calm and deep look inside. Otherwise, cold weather is hard to enjoy. Brian, JR, if you can't handle the weather, don't come to Calgary, although we get Chinooks in the winter, which bring warm weather from BC. So you get a 10-degree weather in the winter. It breaks up to minus 30. We get all kinds of weather here. It is insanity. I love leaving winters behind from around here. JR, it's the nose freezing sub-zero temps. I don't like those. Me neither. Vash, if Republicans let people vote in privacy without peer pressure, they might be surprised. That's why mail-in voting is so scary to them. Brian, go SoFi. JR, Doy's drool. What the heck is that? I don't know what this means. Splair, you have to see the good things in it because especially the nose freezing is completely horrible. Zed Estate, massive green bars are popping up. 546 on SoFi. Splair, I mean the picture with the coat. Okay, Pat Merkley. My wife told me to sell DOFI on Monday because of the Wedbush downgrade and pending debt ceiling crisis. Damn, I'm going to miss her. Zim, no dividends and no soup for you. Very interesting on that one. That one has been defying logic for a long time. We're down 25 on the Dow only. We're down 11 on S&P, down 23 on NASDAQ, approaching the green side of this market the way this is going right now. We've got AI up 9, Unity still down 63, GameStop 23.46 down 75 cents. We have SoFi at 5.46 up 19 cents with a high of 5.48. So SoFi is doing very nicely. 9.3 million traded and up to 5.46 now. Tesla up 192, approaching $191 a share. Apple down 134, Google down 135. Moderna's up $8 to 134 today. Cisco's up 22 cents. Pfizer is down 44 cents. IBM down 18. ATIP is down 0.3 of a penny. Cyxtera down half a penny. HPQ down 6 cents, coming back on right now. Microsoft down 60. 23andMe is up 5 cents. Matterport up 5.5. Spire up 2.7. Amazon is up 75 cents. Home Depot up $4.08. Vanex Semiconductors down 54. Netflix down 160. Adobe down 72 cents. Goldman up 176. Boeing up 30 cents. Meta down 3. Right there, Royal Caribbean up 35 cents to 80.68. We have got Target down 138, JP Morgan up 36 cents. We've got Costco down $8, Walmart down 96 cents, Disney down a dime, Nvidia down 74 cents. American Airlines up 13 cents to 14.51. DraftKings up 7 cents. That's where we're at the moment. Question, is GameStop halted? I don't believe it was. If anyone knows anything that I don't know, let me in on it. Don't see it halted. I don't think so. 23.36, 23.34 is the neighborhood. Don't see any announcement anywhere on a halt on GameStop. Alrighty. Mandu, nope, it's not halted. It's trading. 23.34, 23.33. It's trading. There you go. All right. Giddy up. 23.34 down 88. SoFi up 19 cents to 5.46. SoFi going for 5.50 or more again today, going higher. And Splair saying it's trading on eToro. GameStop is trading. Alrighty, Dow's off 70 points, 14 points on S&P, 29 on NASDAQ right now. All right. Fun times at the OK Corral. Yeah, here in Alberta, we have election signs all over the place. But you know what? There are rules. You are allowed to have them on your property. But they are kind of conservative in nature. Not much in the way of rallies going on. I can tell you that Albertans will be happy when this is all over. Let's just get back to normal and get back to work. And those politicians, you go back to where you come from. Go back to Edmonton and legislate and leave us alone. There it is. JR, we're trading on Tasty Trade. GameStop's trading. There you go. 23.38, now down 82. SoFi 5.47. SoFi is going for a high again, another high of 5.48. We're just about there on 9.9 million now. 5.47, 5.48. There it is. 5.48 going for 5.50 on SoFi. Giddy up, SoFi. Keep it going. I'm not surprised to see it. Sure, nice to see it $1 higher than the low after the Wedbush downgrade. Nice to see it pop up to this level again. Yeehaw, look at SoFi, says JR. Exactly, sir. Thank you, everybody. Chase Rosita Parker, thank you for an alert here, putting up that beautiful green banner. Been a member for 21 months on Bruce's channel. Thank you, Chase Rosita, so much for that notice. And, of course, BW, a member for 26 months, Gold Bagel member. Uncle Bruce, hard to believe that I've lasted this long. Kidding, just have you have opened my eyes to a whole new world and are continuing to do so. Thanks for taking the time and appreciate your patience as we navigate our way to wealth beyond our dreams. DQ member for 26 months. Giddy up. Gold Bagel member, thank you. Wing Commander member for 23 months. Gold Bagel member. Another month down. Thank you so much, all of you. 2 years and counting for a number of you now as members of this channel. These alerts keep coming through here, and it is, I tell you, it is so appreciated to see it. I can't make those appear. Only members can do that themselves if they want to. And I thank you all, those of you who are alerting everyone else how long you've been a member of this channel. It is fantastic. Thank you so much, everybody. We are right now 150 thumbs ups into the show here. Thank you very much. 150 have come through here. 50 to go, and we got 200 for the morning show, which we strive to hit every day. Appreciate this, everyone. Thank you for all of you. 186 of you are here. 150 thumbs ups have come in, and I would bet you 120 of those have been done in the first batch of viewers, and there are probably 100 of you here that could easily hit that thumbs up button right now if you wanted to. Please hit the thumbs up and give us some momentum towards 200 right now. You like SoFi going up 20 cents again today? Hit the thumbs up button. Why not? Thank you, everybody, for your help on the thumbs up. Cindy B, 151. Thank you, Cindy B. Another one coming through. Love it, love it, love it. Fabulous. 152 now are showing on the meter. 152 thumbs ups. Thanks, guys. Absolutely a beautiful, beautiful thing. 23.46 on GameStop, trying to bounce off the lows of the day. 23.14. See how that plays out. We've got SoFi at 5.44. We have Tesla up 192 now at 190.79. Apple just down $1. Google down 130. Moderna still up on the day at 132. Got up to 134.90 for a moment, but now 132.46 is still ahead, 572 on Moderna. We'll see about that. SoFi is holding its own. 19-cent gain here. Love this. SoFi is looking juicy. Going to take my stink bits out of the market. I think we're going to $6. Manager, neat. Karim, so many milestones. Awesome to see. Bobby Atkinson, could this be the time when SoFi goes up 25 cents a day? It can happen at any time. It can go up more than that. Wing Commander, did Uncle Bruce miss a couple of milestones, including mine? I demand to speak to the manager. Well, I got it done. I'm doing the best I can with so many coming in. You guys are awesome. Thank you for this. Here's Tankstra, member for 22 months. Gold Bagel member, another Gold Bagel member, 22 months. Thank you, everybody, for these milestone messages today. These are awesome to see. Absolutely beautiful. And I can only say, neat. The Knights of Knee be with you. Guide and take you to much higher levels. To all of you out there, congratulations, you knee emoji attack people. Knee emojis are coming through. TJ, here we go. Neat. Here comes the big E. Neat with a zit at the end. Here we go, baby. Neat emojis are flying across the board now on this channel. And the thumbs ups are at 157. Here they come. The thumbs ups are coming in. The knee emojis are coming in. SoFi is going higher. Everything's on fire. You got to love it. Thank you all. Splair, there we go. The knee emojis are coming through here. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Thank you, everybody, for helping out with the knee emoji attack. We're down only 34 on the Dow. Nothing to worry about here. Looking like a good day. We got AI up 24 cents now. Here is a Richard Carlin. Neat. That guy. Neat. Nick DeMaurier. Neat. Here they come from everywhere. The knee emojis are flying in all over the place. Nick DeMaurier, number 158, Bruce. You're going to hit 160 here in just a moment, and you're less than 40 away from 200 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody, for helping out. This is good stuff. Brian, what would you say? Would you say it is a good rule of thumb that if a stock price matches your covered call premium and strike price, you should start looking at rolling anything? Oh, yeah. If you've written a call and it's trading at book value, it's time to do a rollover. It's obvious to me that if you've written a short-term call that was out of the money and the stock has gone higher and you're now sitting with a call in the money, at the money, with virtually no premium, with very little premium, it's time to move up. Time to go out in time, higher strike price, and write a contract that is as much time value as possible. You want to write a call that's going to depreciate from time. Time is the equalizer and is your secret weapon to success. So yes, and exactly. Upstart is going to give me coffee and bagel money real soon, says manager. Alex, neat. Karen, neat. Splair. By the way, tomorrow, primetime, 2 hour again earlier. We're on at 6 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow for Primetime Live with Uncle Bruce. It's the new time for Primetime Live, 6 o'clock Eastern time. And Friday, we are without Bruce. There is no Bruce Friday or Monday coming up. I will be out of town on Friday, and Monday is a holiday for Americans. So I'll be back. I'll be on Thursday, and I'll be back Tuesday. I think Brian's question is it time to roll when the stock price equals your strike price plus the amount of money you sold your call for? Again, I'm assuming what we're asking here is if a stock goes up in price and your deep in the money call has lost all of its time premium or almost all of its time premium, and it's now trading only at book value. Long ago, it's time to roll. Time to roll. Higher strike further out in time and get time premium going again. Absolutely. I'm assuming that's the question. Am I missing this? Is there something wrong? Give me an example then, if I'm not reading this correctly. Give me an exact example of what's going All righty. We're only down 10 points on the Dow, kids. We're about to go green on this market. We're down 10 on S&P. We're down 22 on NASDAQ. The market wants to go green. Get ready for everything turning around momentarily. Do not be surprised if we bounce higher today. SoFi is at 547. Tesla's up 228 at 191. We're going to go green here. Moderna's up 550. Cisco is up 17 cents. It was red this morning. Pfizer is only down 40. It's coming on. IBM is coming on. It's only down 20 cents. We're going higher now. HPQ is only down 6 cents. It's coming back. What else is going up here? We've got Amazon green now. Vanik is only off 60 cents. Netflix is coming on, down only $1.30. Boeing is green at 34 cents. Meta is coming on. It's only down 9. Yeah, we're going green, kids. I think this market wants to go green. The Dow's down 1 point. We're about to turn green on the Dow. Get ready. Here we go. Down 9 on S&P. We're about to turn this market higher. That's very good. I like it. I like it. I like it. Bobby, by next Tuesday, we'll all be stressed out at sitting in our underwear, wearing a lampshade on our heads, waiting for Uncle Bruce to come back. It's going to be crazy. Splair, go SoFi. There we go. Splair, just in case, wishing you all a great and enjoyable day. Brian, sorry, I meant for covered calls. You sell a covered call for 5 and the strike is 20. So the total is 25. Sold it when the stock was 22. That's when I wrote it. If the stock is actually trading at 26, should you think about rolling? Yes, you should think about rolling. Yes, you should. I think you want to be rolling higher exercise prices. Absolutely. Yeah. Cindy, my Tesla July 175s that I sold for 15 are now in the money. I really don't want to roll yet. Tesla bounces around so much. I'm not sure if it's really necessary. I think you should. I think you should roll into August, September, or October calls. I think you should roll into 190s or 195s and take 15 or more dollars. I really think you should. You don't want to get exercised at 175. You're in the money. You want to be out of the money or at the money at least, and see if you can get 15 or more dollars. I think you should. I really do. No writing on SoFi. That's right. Is there no Bruce? Only Zool. There's no Bruce. There's only Zool. And Splair, Bobby nailed it totally right there. Right on. Okay. The Dow is up 6. Okay. Look, Tesla could go up another $5 today. Could go up $8. It could. It's at 191 though. We've had a good run. Time to roll up to 190s, 195s. If it backs off to 175 from 191, you're laughing, because your 191s will depreciate and you'll all of a sudden be sitting on a contract trading at 8 instead of, say, 18. It's okay to take $10 for yourself. This is a time to make a move higher on the strike. Go further out in time. Don't worry about that. Move up that strike price right now. Okay, let's see what else is going on here. Brian, okay, thanks, Albert. Obviously, how much time you have left on your contract matters too. If you have 1 month left, hurry up and roll. Then you've got 5 months, probably not a big rush. Shop around. Keep an eye on those option premiums. Absolutely. We are down just 2 points on the Dow. That's it. Just 2. S&P down 9, and NASDAQ down 22. Oil up 97 cents a barrel. Giddy up, everyone. 23.47 on GameStop. SoFi 546. High of the day 549. You know what's going to happen if we break 550. That's the round number. We break through 550. We're going to 565. Just get ready. Get ready. The slingshot is about to happen on SoFi if this thing pops a little more. Keep an eye on that. Giddy up, everybody. Oh, so much fun, isn't it? Isn't it great? I love it. We're 2 hours into the show. We have 163 thumbs ups. Thank you, everyone, for this. And thank you for all these bulletin alerts, these big green bars. Tankstra, member for 22 months, Gold Bagel member. Thank you, Tankstra. Love those notifications coming through. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you all. The Dow down 1.2 points. That's it. I'm going higher. We could go a lot higher today. It could happen here. Watch out. This market might take a little pop here. Let's see what it does. Christina, 164 on your thumbs up meter. Thank you, Christina. Appreciate that. All thumbs ups are helpful. Very nice. AI is up 30. Unity still down $1.02. GameStop down 76. SoFi 540 at the moment. Tesla up 231. Apple down 140. Google down 136. I think we are winding up for another run higher. I think that's what's happening. Money coming in waves into this market. See where it plays out. Fabulous, everybody. Welcome to the party, pals. Nice to have you all here. Thank you for these thumbs ups today and these alerts. 164 on the thumbs up meter. Absolutely wonderful. Wonderful. 165. Another one. There you go. Marcus. Thanks, Marcus. 165. Thank you. 35 away. Giddy up, everybody. Mm, 540 on SoFi. All righty. The Dow down just 4 points. That's all. Okay. Okay, everybody. Don't forget to join me tomorrow. Prime time, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Those of you who are looking for any one-on-one consultations, let me know when you'd like to do one. I cannot offer any this Friday. I can't offer any Saturday. I can't offer any on Sunday this week. So if you want a one-on-one, it's going to have to be today, Tuesday, tomorrow, Wednesday, or Thursday. And then it has to be after Tuesday or after. So no one-on-ones this weekend available either. Alrighty, folks. So let me know if you want to do anything. Be careful about Rugman, says manager. Be careful. Karim, neat. Here we go. Down 1 point on the Dow. SoFi 542 and 23.53 on GameStop. We're coming on again. And Karim, a few more knee emojis just for good measure. Everyone, thank you. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow morning. First thing in the morning, 8 o'clock for Bagel members, Gold Bagel members, 8:30 for everyone. And tomorrow night at 6 o'clock for Gold Bagel members again. It pays to be a Gold Bagel member in more ways than one. Become a Gold Bagel member and really enjoy the benefits of this channel, all the benefits, and become a better option writer and become a more successful option writer. Absolutely fabulous. And thank you all for all your support today. BW, is the market behaving normally, or does it seem that each time it tries to go lower, it seems to miraculously reverse and go positive? The top 5 Dow moves, the Russell and S&P 2 seems odd. Splair, again, have a good one, everybody. It is an interesting market, to say the least. There's a lot of money out there looking for a safe place to go. And they're trying to avoid bonds that are going down. They want to get into entities that are going higher. And growth stocks are your ultimate place to be in the long run. You go into growth. The former SPACs that I follow are growth companies. They're growing, but you've got to have your patience. Get in there and hang around. Enjoy the ride. SoFi, 543, growth company. Big time. GameStop seems to be a growth company. 23.52, they're growing earnings. Enjoy the ride, everybody. Thank you all. Tesla's up 250. Keep it coming. We will talk to you later. Alligator. ARKK is buying Rocket Lab. There you go. Interesting, by the way, that Matterport and SoFi are well up today while others are in the red. Isn't that interesting how this works? Never a dull moment. We have ME up 6 cents, Matterport up 9.5, Spire up 2.2 today. I did buy ATIP under 20. I got some more. I scooped it up. There you go. Bargoons, bring those averages down, people. Scoop this cheap stuff. We're up 13 on your Dow Jones. We're green on the Dow now. There's the indication right there. The Dow is green, okay? We got the S&P only down 8.9 now. It's climbing. Nasdaq still down 22, but that can turn at any time. Anytime can go the other direction. 23.49 on GameStop. We've got SoFi at 543. Okay, guys. Giddy up. That's an extreme bargain, says Splair. Yes, indeed it is extreme. Same with Sixtera. Extreme bargain there. GameStop down 74, SoFi up 15, and let's keep an eye on this market. I'll see you guys later. Have a good morning. Have a great day. Get richer. Thanks for the support, and thank you for 168 thumbs ups. Rerunners, unite. Hit that thumbs up button for us. Get us over 200. I'll see you later, everybody. Have a great day today. Take care.